Where's my microphone? Here we go. Okay, cool. We are going to do leetcode. Let me see. I don't hear. What the heck? I don't hear. Oh, I hear myself now. Okay. Is the microphone too quiet? No, I think it can be louder. Could be louder. All right, we'll leave it. We'll leave it right there. If that's too loud, then oh well. But yeah, we're gonna do leetcode because it's that time of year again. Again, it's that time of year. That time of year where it's Christmas, Advent of code. Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying. Let's try to do it. Let's see. Actually, this time I'm in game development. That's not even a. Software and game development. I don't think Kick has a programming category. Let me check. Software. Oh, it does. Huh. I'll just switch to that. Okay. All right. What problem should we do first? What should we do? I did all these already. A long time ago. A long time ago. All right, I guess we're just gonna choose one. Frick, dude. I guess that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna choose one. What else? I mean, all right, let me see. How about should I do an easy one? Let me do an easy one to get the gears going, and then I'll do a medium. All right, let me see if I have to find an easy one that I haven't done. Easy. Some of these are locked. All right, this is supposed to be easy. It's supposed to be easy. Okay, reverse bits, dude. I do not like the sound of having to do bitwise operations on the first one. Jeez. All right, let's go into it, see what happens. Jeez, bro. Come on. Don't even. Don't even. All right, let me make my camera. Maybe I'll make my camera a little bit smaller. Let's see over here. Let me zoom in a lot. There you go. Right there. Just like that. All right, let's reverse bits of a given 32-bit signed integer. Oh my gosh, dude. How do you do that? What C++, dude? Oh man. All right, let's just do Java. Reverse bit. Int n. Input 6. What, dude? Come on, dude. What is this question? All right, 4, 3, 2, 6, 1, 5, 9, 6. And the reverse is, yeah, it's, oh my gosh, dude. There's probably a one-liner too. There's probably a one-liner. What? Binary? Yeah, okay. Reverse the bits. How would I get something a bit at a, how do I knock off one bit? Bit shift? I can try bit shifting. One bit. All right, let me switch to Vim mode before. Ask Leet. No. I don't want to ask Leet nothing. Advanced? What's this? Oh no, dude. Let me see. I thought they used to have it. Key bindings. Oh, here we go. Hell yeah. Hells yes. All right. All right. Cool. Reverse the bits. Wow, this is a crazy stuff they're doing with LeetCode. Let's go over here. So if I want to remove one bit from a number, all right, I guess I'm just gonna play around with it, I guess. Let's do, all right, so if we print, what if we print, first of all, how do we print something in binary? Like if I want to print 1 in binary, that's just 0, 0, 0, 0, 1. All right. Think we need a big brain. What if we, how does bit shifting work? Dude, how does bit shifting work? How to bit shift in Java? Let's find out. Try AI mode. All right. Oh no, I don't want to use AI. Firstly, you cannot shift a byte in Java. You can only shift an int or a long. Arrow? Double. How do you even view? I need to figure out how to view a bit. How to view a bit as, how do you view an int in a binary string in Java? Integer to binary string? There's literally a function. LOL, bro. Okay. Let's just try that. Integer. I'm just gonna do, all right, let's just try 2, see what happens. Run. Oh, rip, forgot semicolon. Rip. How do I do? Let's see. Test result. I don't want to run the Oh my gosh, dude. Missing a return statement. Return 0. Dude, I don't know how I feel about this UI. I need to zoom out a little bit. All right, there we go. It's a little bit better. Okay, we don't want to submit it. We just want to print out this wrong answer. Standard out is 10. Okay. What if I bit shift it one time? Does that give me 1? It does give me 1. I think we're on to something. All right, let's make a loop. I need the number of digits in n. How the frick do I get that? I convert it to a string first. That makes sense. That makes a lot more sense, actually. All right, 4. I also just use a normal for loop. I equals 0. I less than. So we're going to convert n to a string. There's probably a string function, right? In Java. Let's see. String. Dude, I don't have any autocomplete. Oh, dear goodness. ToString? No, there's got a integer. Oh my gosh, no autocomplete is rough. You know what? I might do this. I might do this in Vim. You know what I'm saying? I might do this in Vim first. Let's see if we can do that. Let me just make a repo real quick. Make directory, leetcode. All right. And I guess I'm just going to make a Java file. I might just use VS Code instead. Whoa. All right, let's make a file. If it lets me. Nope. Come on, VS Code. Okay, here we go. Project manager, nope. Where's the file structure? What the heck? It's over here. Oh. Bruh, put that on this side. All right, let's make a new file. Let's call it whatever the problem is. Solution. Reverse bits. All right. Reverse bits. Then what number is this anyway? Can I see the number? Description. $190. All right. $190. Oh, this is supposed to be .java. All right, how do we... Let me copy paste the template code. Come on, man. Come on, man. Oh my gosh, cannot copy. Won't let me. Oh, it just won't let me copy it? Oh my goodness. What if I copy it with the Vim hotkey? If I cheat it, it doesn't want me to copy it. All right, who cares? Whatever. Let's do namespace. No, I don't. Oh my gosh. I gotta turn off Copilot. No, dude, no. How do I turn this off? High completion. All right. There we go. Public. I need a main class too, huh? Let's do main.java over here. And then we're gonna do. Actually, you know what? Well, I don't know if I should do. I could just do it in here. It's fine. Reverse. This returns an int reverse bit. And all right, let's try print. Let's do loop actually for int 0 I less than. I don't know. I thought it would have been the length of the number, so the number of digits, but that's not it. Because a digit doesn't necessarily correspond to the binary. Well, we know. Okay, so I guess we know that an int 32 is 32 bits and an int 64 is 64 bits. So I guess, well, it also depends on the operating system. It just depends on the operating system. If it's 64 or 32. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bit shift this number 64 times. Let me do int bit shifty bro. It's gonna be I. That's not name beside. That's a bad name. Bad name. Let's just name it request because I'm gonna name him request. I don't know. Shifty bro is request. And then we're just gonna bit shift request. I don't know, bit shift it once and then request equals request bit shifted once. Let's see what the heck this does. I don't know if this is gonna do anything. Return shifty bro. And then we need a main function, public static main string args. And then we're just gonna do reverse bits. How do I have no autocomplete? This is crazy, bro. I don't have like a Java extension. Nothing. No help. Hey, how's it going, Famdrick? Java restart extensions. Oh man. Oh, let's just restart because uh language support for Java. Yeah. Please install and download JDK to compile your project. Configure your project with different JDKs. Get the Java development kit. Oh dear goodness. All right. Red Hat. Download. Do I have to log in? Oh no, dude. No. Why? Why you don't do this? Install Red Hat build of OpenJDK. Bro, frick. Mine is. That's a good language. Mine is programming language of choice is freaking. Frick. Programming language of choice. I'm gonna have to say dank memes. Language support, Red Hat. Why do I gotta log in? Switch to pre-release version? Install new JDK? Oh, here we go. How about there's 25 others? The Red Hat. It really wants me to open this one. But I gotta freaking. Oh my gosh, I just log in. I'm gonna just. Uh, uh, uh. I guess I'll just give me a second. I gotta. Get into vibe plumbing. I've been vibing and coding a lot as of recent. That's cool. I code like at least 4 hours every day at work. Sometimes, oftentimes more than 4 hours. Just Java and Java and Java. Java forever. Oh crap. I gotta authenticate real quick. All right, give me a second. I gotta turn off my camera because I need to use my phone. Okay. Almost done. All right. Finally. Finally. Okay, let me put the camera back on. All right. I gotta change the song. The song is too sad. All right, let's extract open JDK. Path too long? What the frick? Can't extract? Dude. You are kidding me, bro. Canceling that. Windows 64. Maybe I'll use 7-zip. It might work. There we go. 7-zip always works. How do I install this thing? Okay. Download, install. Is there an installer in here? What in the world? Maybe I'll use the CLI instead. Hold up. Command line. More ways to try. Dude, I don't want to have to like set this up and then pass somewhere on my system. Literally can't even. All right, I'm checking some stuff out. I've like never had to install Java apparently. So what have I been Vive developing? I've mostly been making YouTube videos. At work, I make new features for the game. Hmm. Hmm. There's more downloads down here. Oh, there's an MSI. Ooh, I might just do that one. That's gonna be easier. JDK. What JDK version are they on? Let me see. Oh, 1.8.0. How does their versioning work? You want to play a block game again? Yeah, block games are fun. I want to make a block game. I mean, I was working on that block game a while back, which was cool. That was cool for a second. All right, I'm just gonna try this out. Let's see. 64 MSI JDK 17.07. That looks good to me. We'll take it. Hopefully, just this installs it and just puts it in my path for me, so I don't have to do nothing. Cause I am looking to do nothing. Here we go. Finally, we gotta install Wizard. Thank goodness, dude. Oh my goodness. Whoo. Yes, set up the path. Thank you. Java home variable. Yes. Entire feature will be installed on local drive. What's the difference? Will be installed on local hard drive. Red Hat Java Home jar file association. Yeah, sure. Why not? Mission control. I don't want to do that. Screw that. All right, there we go. Wait, did I miss something over here? Oh, the location is that. Okay, looks good. Looks good. Whoo, we found it. We found it. I don't know why that was so hard. Stupid ass Java, dude. Freaking. I will. I tell you. I tell you. All right, it's finished. It's finished. That means I should have theoretically, hypothetically, game devs don't even have to do too much math. The math has already been figured out. It's baked in. All right, let's JDK. Configure Java runtime. Is it doing something? Doing something? Not doing nothing? Do I have IntelliSense? Let me see. No, I don't. I got nothing. I got nothing. Configure. I don't even have a run button, dude. Let's see. Yeah, I don't even have IntelliSense. Holy crap. I can't even configure the runtime. I might have to just restart VS Code. Let's just do that. It'll detect the runtime. It's in my path. How's it going to DTL? What is up? My man. Please download. I did. I thought I just downloaded it. Please download and saw on JDK to compile your project with. Get the Java development kit. It's got to be in my path already. Let me test this out. I should Java. There it is. We have Java. We've got it. 17.7 open hat. Yep. But why is VS Code being stupid? And this doesn't even load. Can't even set it up. Doesn't even want to load. Oops, something went wrong. Oh no shit, bro. No shit. Maybe I should just reinstall the Java extension. Java language support by Red Hat. Let's uninstall it. You're out. Let me reinstall it. Check system variable. Yeah, I mean, like, it's in my path because otherwise I wouldn't be able to use Java on the command line here, and I can. I got it. It's right there. Which Java? Boom. Didn't even know the which command works in here. That's crazy. Let's try again. Language support. All right, what's my environment variables? I guess I could check out my environment variables, but I'm pretty sure it's here. Is it a user or a system variable? It's my path. Edit. Oh, it's not. Is it a user variable? I mean, a system variable? Let me check. Checking the path. Oh, wait, I can't edit this? I need to be an administrator. Oh my gosh, VS Code, come on. Maybe I have to update VS Code. How do I do that? Code check for updates. There are nearly no updates available. Okay. I'm going to restart VS Code again. Maybe I actually have a theory. Actually, I think I know what's going on. This terminal doesn't have Java. Oh, okay. Let me go to this one. CD leetcode code, because it takes the environment variables of your shell environment, right? So theoretically, I should have Java now. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. We did it. We got them. We got freaking Java, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, and if you're just tuning in, I'm trying to solve this problem on leetcode. Trying to do leetcode because I am prepping for advent of code, for funsies. I like to do it. Even though I have a job already, I'm a game developer. I work on Pokemon Go, no big deal. No big deal. What's this? The project's using an older Java runtime 17. Would you like to install a GitHub Copilot app monetization extension and upgrade it to Java set 21? Oh, wow. 21 is the latest one. What does GitHub Copilot app monetization extension have to do with Java? What are you talking about, bro? Oh my gosh. Okay. So now the problem I'm working on is reverse bits. It's an easy problem. Just reverse the binary. Reverse bits of a given 32-bit. Oh, it's 32 bits? Signed integer. I thought it was 64. Isn't it an integer 64 bits in a 64-bit system? I don't know. All right, let's check it out. So let's just switch this to 32. We're just going to loop 32, and I'm going to do a bit shift. Oh my gosh, thank God. Thank goodness for IntelliSense. All right, I'm not putting semicolons anywhere. Shift bro. This is supposed to be shifty bro. It's Copilot like ChatGPT. I see. Yeah, I don't want to use the AI for solving LeetCode. That would be bad. That would feel bad. What is this? Oh, it's I'm just gonna make this static, bro. I don't care. There we go. There we go. And let me zoom in just a little bit more. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Maybe we can zoom in just a little bit more. Why not? All right. Let's see what this does. How do I run it? Run. No. Why does it always ask this, dude, for everything? Windows Firewall is blocked. I don't want other people on my network to have that port available. We got a bunch of zeros. There's supposed to be a 1 in here, though. Because I'm putting in 1. Yeah. Bit shifting it. Wait a second. What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, hold up. I want to actually print. I don't want to print that. I want to print request, I guess. Yeah, let's but I want the binary to binary string shifty bro. All right, let's try to run this. See if we can see the bits at least. And the number 1 is simple. It should have 1 bit as 1 and everything else should be 0. What do we get? We get a... Dude, what is all this extra fluff? Oh, I'm not printing anything. I'm dumb. Oh my goodness. Don't forget to print. Dude, don't give me a... I hope Copilot's not on. How do I turn this off? Oh my gosh, turn this off for an hour. We ain't using that. Thanks, hardworking geniuses. Thank you. Thank you for the support. Let's just run it again. How do we do that? Run. Whoa. We got a bunch of 1s. Let's not do line. Let's not do print line. But that shouldn't be a bunch of 1s, should it? Oh, this is supposed to be shifty bro. Shifty bro. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, that actually looks right. Is that not right? It's reversed. So if I print out the request in the beginning, integer to binary string. It should be reversed. It should be, yeah. Is that reversed? Yeah, I think so. This is not padded with the zeros in the front. So, should I just turn this in or what? Should I just turn this in? Go for broke? Does copy paste work here? Yeah, okay. Let me go back to leetcode. I am going to just paste in the code. If it lets me. Yeah, okay. Let's delete all that. Is it right? Let's run it, do test run. Can I find symbol request? Yeah. Let's change that. No. What'd I get? Oh, snaps. That's not right. I gotta convert I forgot to convert the binary back to an actual number, dude. Oopsies. What is this? Oh yeah, that is a number. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. How do I convert this back to an int? I never learned that in school. Maybe I did. All right. Let's go back here. Convert this back to an int. Is there an integer function that'll do it for me? Oh my goodness. What would be like the most low level way to convert it back to an integer? Parse byte. Parse int. Reverse bytes? Oh, that's my function. I'm stupid. Wait, is that a function? No, bro. I could just do that in Java? That is stupid. That is stupid, dude. Imagine I just use that function and that's the answer. Oh my gosh, bro. All right. Dude, I don't know okay, how do I convert binary back to an integer? There's got to be a big brain. We get the bit shift by 1. Let me try, actually, let's try a different number here. Let's try 5. So we can see if this is even working at all. Hold up. 101. Okay, yeah, that's 5. And then the reverse of that. That's not the reverse. So printed it out twice. Hold up. Yeah, let me not do this in the loop. Let's just do it out here. I got 0 this time. This time, is this supposed to be... Is that even a thing? 101. This time we got a bigger thing. Oh, it runs because it runs 30. It runs it 32 times for each bit. So it just loops over this a bunch of times. I might need to phone a friend on this one. Or we can just simply do integer. Reverse bytes. No way. That's crazy. It doesn't even work. Wait. I need to print the result of this out. Gives me a new number. Yeah, I mean, it might be right. I have no idea what the number would be when you reverse it. Probably something pretty big. Huh. All right, maybe we'll come back to this one. Or we could just look at the answer real quick. Let's see. Because I have no idea how to do this. Solutions. There's gonna be a forum somewhere, right? Let me check it out. Ask lead submit. Debugger. Dude, this new leetcode layout is crazy. Oh my gosh. I literally can't even. There is submission nodes. Oh, never mind. Note submit problem list. Oh, here we go. What is wrong with the developer? I love bit manipulation, said no one ever. Give him that guy a nub toke. Explanation says n is a string and shows the n with bit values. Gives a decimal value. Oh my gosh, dude. Definitely not an easy question. Use 3 of these? is unsigned right shift is signed. Use integer parse unsigned int and integer to unsigned string. All right, maybe I can try to, maybe with his hints, I can figure this out. What is the difference between, is this a rotation instead of a shift? Yeah, what's the, okay, so this is a logical shift. This is a arithmetic shift. I never did bit shifts in Java, dude. I never did bit shifts in general. Bit shifts in general. Not once, not never. Is unsigned right shift, and this one is signed. Use integer dot parse unsigned int and integer to unsigned int string. So the difference between a logical shift and an arithmetic shift. In an arithmetic shift, the sign bit is extended to preserve the signedness of the number. For example, -2 represented in 8 bits would be because the most significant bit has a negative weight. So that's this first one. Shifting it right 1 bit. Dude, I gotta turn off light mode. Hell no. How do I do this? Come on, brother. Don't do this to me. Come on, brother. All right. Dark. What is it? Yeah, dark. Light, dark. All right. There we go. Whoo. Stupid plugin. I is an arithmetic shift, is a logical shift. So basically, a logical right shift, however, does not care that the value could possibly represent a signed number. It simply moves everything to the right and fills in from the left with zeros. Shifting our -2 right 1 bit using a logical shift would give this. Okay, so it just tosses out the sign. It just doesn't care about the sign bit. Interesting. So to do this, we need to use a logical shift and this parse integer dot parse unsigned int. Let me see what this does. Parse unsigned int string s. Parses a string argument as an unsigned decimal integer. The characters in the string must all be decimal digits, except the first character may be an ASCII plus sign. The resulting integer is returned exactly as if the argument and the radix 10 were given as arguments to the parse unsigned int method. Okay. So what you're saying is let's do an arithmetic shift. Okay. And then at the end, we're going to do integer dot parse unsigned int. We want to do shifty bro, but shifty bro needs to be a string, so to string? Is that not a thing? I want to shift this thing one time. Let's turn this into a string. All right. Build with agent mode? No, bro. Let's run it. Build failed. Oh. What's this? What's this? We want to make this an empty string in the beginning. And then what's this? Operator is undefined. All right. Yeah. All right. Shoot, do I need another integer? To shift equals rec. Okay. To shift equals to shift. Let's try this. What we get? We got. Oh, it's because there's a 2. How'd that happen? How did that happen? I don't. Maybe I don't know how logical shifts work. I thought this returns. Oh wait, that's not how it works. It returns the output of shifting this one time. But I want something else. I want so let me give you an example. So 0001 and I shift this one time, that becomes, well, let's show you 4 numbers. If I shift that once, then that becomes, that's just 000 because it just cuts off the 0. So that's not what I want. I want to put this in the front. Can I shift the other direction? Is that even a thing? That's not even a thing. That's not even a thing. I can't shift in the other direction. Come on, bro. Come on. Do we need more hints? Where did the hints go? Right here. My gosh, this is bright. Okay, this is a parse unsigned int function. And integer 2 unsigned string. If you want to test your program locally. Since the function is forced to return an int, how is it possible to return? Why is it so hard? Dude, people are struggling on this question. Holy crap. How am I supposed to know what that does? No way, dude. No, dude, can't even. Wow. Distribution is very poor. So if I shift this, so all right. How do I, what does, let me just make sure I know what this returns. What does a logical shift in Java return? Bits of the arbitrary shift right. Can I do a logical? Can I do a logical right shift? Right shift in Java. Sam, you're just so beautiful engineering this. Logical right shift. Is arithmetic shift right? Oh wait, how do I do? No, I don't want a right shift. I want a left shift. I do a logical left shift. Why is logical shift left the same as arithmetic shift left? Oh. But performs both arithmetic and logical shift left even if sign is not preserved. What? So I could just do this. But I just want... Let me test this out with like the number 1. Nope. Why is there a 2 in the front? Integer 2 string? Oh. Oh. Yeah, that doesn't give... Integer 2 binary string. What if I do two binary string? Let me try that. For input string, what is the exception? Number format exception? Let me print this out. System dot out dot print line. Whoops. No, what's going on? System. Is there a macro for this? System. Dude, no, like, no fast. No fast way to type system.out.print. All right, whatever. Let's just do integer to binary string. And let's do a left shift on 1. Let's see what this gives us. Oops, let me fix that. Okay. Run. We get this thing. To shift. Where does this error happen? Can I go to this? Can I go to this line? Line 13? Oh, it's this one, right? Yeah, it's the last thing. Okay. Okay. How many times does this loop go? Let me see what the heck's going on. Shifty bro. What? All right, I see. So the first time it's 1. Because it's right shifted. If you right shift this, it becomes, I mean, left shift, it becomes this. And I lose the front number. Dude, this is crazy. How do I shift it without losing the number? I guess I have to... Let me look at the notes again. I did not immediately understand the task. Run integer. No, bro. No. Extract the least significant bit using bitwise and. Oh. Shift the least significant bit to the probe position in the result using a bitwise shift left. Holy crap. Update the input integer by shifting it to the right. Repeat step 2 4 until all the bits have been processed. Return the reversed integer. Whoo! That's crazy, man. I don't like bit manipulation. That is one thing you can do, dude, without using... What if you just do this, dude? Is this cheating? Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. What if I'm just like, shoot, string. Actually, let me do it inside the IDE. Okay, what if I take all that, paste it here, and I'm just like string, binary string, because this, right? And I do binary string equals binary string dot reverse. Is that even... I can't reverse it? Oh my gosh. There's no reverse function. So I gotta write the reverse function myself. All right, what we can do is we convert this to an array. Binary string dot to array dot reverse. Oh my gosh, how do you reverse an array? Hold up. Arrays dot reverse as list. I could... All right, we're just going to loop through the binary string. Wait, there's really no... There's no reverse? Oh my God. All right. Let's write the reverse function. Equals 0, I less than... How do you reverse? You do binary string divided by 2 I plus plus. We gotta cast it to an int, right? No. Oh, I gotta do the length, dot length. All right, we don't need it. We don't need to cast it. I don't think so. I think I just dropped it. I plus plus. All right. And then we do oh dude, I really need this as an array, huh? Maybe I don't know if I can do operations like this. Equals hold up, I need a temporary string. And then we do yeah, I can't do this. I think I am going to just convert this to a character array. Yeah, let's call it ARR. Let's do it this way. AR of I. This is supposed to be character. It's a lowercase. Okay. This, whoa, I keep doing this. Is it size? I can't get the length of this thing. What? AR dot length. There we go. Okay. And then we do AR of I equals AR of dot length minus I. And then we do AR of dot length minus, I think it's actually supposed to be minus I minus 1 equals temp. All right, let's convert the character array back to a string equals to string. Does it work? And then parse unsigned int result. Let's see if this works. For input string. All right, what is system print line? Let's try this. Let's try AR. Okay. Let me just make sure there's nothing funny going on here. Exception and thread main. Number format exception. 24. This one. What is to string? Run. Oh my gosh, I'm getting an address. Come on. Come on, bro. Don't do this to me, Java. Yeah, I'm getting a pointer. I gotta delete all this. I'm deleting this. I mean, deleting this nonsense. I think I deleted too much. dot integer to binary string to cure array. Okay. And then how do I get, oh my gosh, I gotta string. Is there a join I can use? Join. Is that a thing? The method join char sequence, char sequence. What the heck is a char sequence? Is that not an array is not a character sequence? You're kidding me, bro. You are kidding me. Sequence. Okay, hold up. We can just use the constructor. The constructor? Oh my goodness. String. No, don't give me that. Must complicity, must. Okay, there we go. Woo! Array is empty. Oh man, I must have scuffed this. To binary string. I need to pad it with zeros, maybe. Oh my gosh. Well, let me see what let me look at the tips again. I should probably do it the bitwise way anyway. Like even with the help, it makes no sense. The easiest solution someone can think of. He's anding. A is 1. So he's using a bit mask. He's looping 32 times. What the hell is this? NK last bit? It's not even in English, bro. What language is that? Is that logical OR? And then he's anding with 1. And then he's doing a bit shift equals 1 on N. So he's doing a left shift 1 time on the result. I guess that's to make space. We can do an example. It's like, so what he's doing is result gets shifted 1 time to the left to make space. And then he's ORing. Wait, is this OR? Let me just double check. Dude, I never use bitwise stuff. Yeah, it's a logical OR equals. So he's ORing. So if you have like a number with your 1010 and you AND it with 1, what does that do to the number? That basically removes all the bits except the last one, the least significant bit. So that returns 1. Okay. Because if you AND it with 1, you're ANDing it with, this is basically ANDing it with, right? Maybe I'll use 4 to make it a little bit more easier to read. So if we AND it with 1, these become zeros, and then the 1 stays 1. It just grabs the least significant bit, right? But then we take this, and he's saying he's ORing it with the result. All right, so let's just say this is the result. The first thing he does is he does a left shift 1 time, so it becomes this. And then he ANDs it with 1. No, he's ANDing n with 1. So n can be anything. Oh yeah, he's ANDing n. So what if n is equal to, let me say 1 0 1 0. Okay. So 1 0 1 0. This becomes 1. Or just for sake of example, let's make this a 1 at the end. And then result, he does this with an OR. So he does this OR right here with the result of this. And the result of that in our case is just 1. So if you OR these two numbers, what's the result? Make it zoom in a little bit. Dude, stop with the pop-ups, dude. I hate this. Can you zoom in? Well, it looks ugly. All right, right here. If we OR these two numbers, we get. So what this does is it just keeps all the bits, everything. So 0 0 stays 0, 0 0 stays 0, 1 and 0 becomes 1, and 0 and 1 also becomes 1. So this is a new number, and then we do it over again. Oh, we also bit shift n, so n becomes n is this, and then it becomes, he's shifting it right 1 time, so it becomes 0 1 1. All right, that actually makes sense now that I went over an example, but holy crap, dude. Holy crap. This is an easy problem? That is freaking crazy, dude. That is freaking crazy. How is that an easy problem? No way. No way. All right, let's just try. Let's just do another problem. Let's just do another problem. Let me use this as notes. Let me use this as notes. I'm going to save it over here. Oh, I can't copy and paste. That's right. It won't let me. Wait. What if I go to insert mode, it might let me copy. Nah, dude. Scuffed. Okay. Let's just try a new problem. I gotta take a break from bitwise stuff. Let's go back to the problem list. Validate binary search tree. Should we try that one? Unique pass? Let's try this one. All right, there's a robot on an M by N grid. The robot is initially located at the top left corner. The robot tries to move to the bottom right corner. The robot can only move either down or right at any point in time. Down or right. Given the two integers M and N, return the number of possible unique paths that the robot can take to reach the bottom right corner. The test cases are generated so that the answer will be less than or equal to 2 times 10 to the 9. Whew. There's a robot. The robot is initially located at the top left corner. All right, let me copy this. Let's do, what is this called? Unique pass. So let's do 62 unique pass .java. Let's also rename this to, let's put the numbers in front. Actually, it's nicer. Let's get rid of this. There we go. 62 unique pass. Okay. Oh, we can't have a number in front. Actually, oh, stupid Java, dude. Just put the numbers back at the end. You can't have a variable starting with a number in Java. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. I guess we just capitalize the first number. 62. I mean, the first letter. And if we're doing Java, we should probably be like camel casing it up, you know. There we go. This is supposed to be unique pass. Does that even work? Oh, dude, I need to change my hotkey to, what's the there is VS Code hotkey to open info. To open, what is it? Info, error info. It's not what I want. Show in, this is what I want. Control K, Control I. Is that inline error? Inline error. So control, what was it? Control K, Control I? Really? We go here. Control J, Control I. Oh, it did work. But I want to change that hotkey. Syntax error on token class. Delete this token. There's supposed to be class. Wait, what? Am I going crazy? What is wrong? What? Delete it. Delete it. Show hover. Is this the action? Okay. Let me keyboard shortcuts. Hover. Show hover. Oh, it's this one. Let me do this. Two existing commands have this keybind. Toggle developer tools. Oh no, dude. Get rid of this. Turn this off. And then developer tools, what is that? I mean, doesn't do anything. I'm gonna delete this one also. Show hover info. Do this, okay. And then the same thing for that one. There we go. Oh, okay. It's just because it can't have the number in front. Good. Okay. What was the problem? Unique pass. All right. Public int unique pass int m int n. And then let's just return 0 for now, so it's not, doesn't complain. And all right, so we're starting from the top left corner. So we'll just do a 4x4 grid as an example. Or 2x2, 2x4. 2x4. And we need a number of possible unique paths. You know what? This might even be too much. Let's just do 2 as an example. You can go. You can only move. Wait, you can only move either down or right. All right. Let's just write. Can only move down or right. There's some notes. And then, so he can go down and then right. So that's 1. And then he can go right and then down, which is 2. So this solution answer equals 2 for that one. Okay. So let me do public static void main. Let's do. There's got to be like some snippet I can use, right? Oh yeah, there it is. Sweet. Thank goodness. Okay. And then unique pass. We'll do 2. Okay. Let's actually make this static. All right. I gotta traverse this thing, so maybe we can do some recursive function stuff. So what if we do, let's define a new function, public static int recurse. And it's gonna take in, I think just the same thing, right? Int n. And we move one time, and then we add we need a base case. If m equals 0, I went over like the solution for that that one was, yeah, we figured it out. It's actually none of this stuff. You know what? Like maybe we can we can do it together right now. So the way to solve that problem is, let's turn this, let's just convert this to n. Okay. So we do a loop for int I equals 0. Then we do I less than 32. I plus plus. This is supposed to be a semicolon. This. Okay, so here's what you do. If I can even remember the solution here. Okay. We have, and the first thing we want to do, we need a result number. Shoot, what do we initialize result as? Int result. I'm just going to say 0. And then we do result. We shift this to the left one time. That. All right. So we take the result like this. And so say for example, our result right now is 0001. We're going to shift it one time to the left. So it's going to become like this. And what that does is that gives us an open, this gives us a digit we can replace now. So we got this digit, shift it to the left. Now we can take this one and change it to what we want. So to do that is the trick. So we're going to want to and n with 1. And then we're going to OR that with result. So logical OR. So this part gets a little wild, right? So we have to think about what ending n with 1 does. And we need an example for n. So we'll just say n is equal to 1010, right? Or let's do 1011. So if we AND 1011 and 1, we get one. Wait a second. Hold up. Okay, yeah. We get, this is actually, 1 is actually this, right? So in binary, 1 comes out to this, and we AND it. So that turns this number, it just grabs the last digit in the binary. So it becomes this. So if this was a 0, right, then ANDing it with 1 would just result in just all zeros. So we just want the least significant digit. In this case, it's 1. We AND it with 1. And then we OR it with our result. So our result is, right now, is this number. So we're resulting 0010. We're ORing it with the results of this, which is just 1. And what ORing does is it keeps the digits. So 00 is 0, 0 0 0 again, and then 1 and 0 OR that becomes 1. And then we OR 0 and 1 finally, and that becomes 1. So we basically take the least significant digit and plop it onto the result, right? So we added the 1 on. And then finally, the last thing we do is we do an arithmetic shift right for n. So we say n is equal to 1, like this. And what this does is it preps n for the next iteration of the loop. And that means right now our n is this. We shift it right one time, it becomes 0 1 0 1. So it shifted right once. We shifted all right. We lose this number, but we don't want that number because we already added it on with the OR. And then, it puts a 0 in the front as a padding. So we do this finally to prep it for the next loop iteration of the loop. And then after all that's done, we can return result. Should we check if it works? I'm going to submit it. Let's try to submit this. I'm wondering if that made any sense to you. Okay, what was it was 60 something. Wait, what was the number on that? 190. Oh, it was 190. Because I didn't actually turn this. I didn't actually turn it in, so I don't know if that's right. Let's delete all this. And then paste it in. I don't know if the result's supposed to be initialized as 0, actually. I think that's fine. Should be fine. Let's run it. Come on. No. What's this? Oh, wait. Do we need brace? We need braces here. So it's not confused. What? This ain't a thing? We can't and... Oh, wait. This is supposed to be n. My bad. I'm dumb. Okay. Try again. We got it. We got it. All right, we submit it. There it is. The solution. The solution. We got it. 0 milliseconds. Crazy. And that's it. That's how you reverse them bits. That's how you do it, man. Now we know all about bitwise operations. Crazy. We know all about them. I mean, now that I understand how this works, this is actually kind of cool to me. It's actually kind of super cool, super neat. That is super neat. I like that. I like that a lot. I'm gonna put this on YouTube. All right, I'll end it right there for now. I'll see you later, Famdrig. Thanks for coming to the stream. Thank you, thank you. Stay crispy. Cheers, my friends.